That's fine.
He's not as judgmental as CM Punk.
God dang it. I'm gonna give you the crown today. I thought I was the one like leveling out some hate poison, but nah, you the king tonight. You the king tonight, bro.
I'm gonna talk trash and then get mad when somebody punch me in the mouth because I deserve it.
We're gonna have a whole episode about this hate poison you got for this man.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't open up your mouth and then when somebody punch you in the mouth, be all crazy. Like nah. All right, this stuff I say. I would never. I ain't gonna cross no lines. I ain't gonna talk personal. But there's stuff if I talk personal about somebody and you come up and punch me in the mouth, I gotta stand on that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's fair.
I gotta stand on that.
That's fair. I got no rebuttal. I mean, like that's facts. I mean, you get punched in the mouth for saying something. I mean, don't block me online. I mean, I think that's a punk move. Don't block me online. Just have the conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just
don't be like, look at me, I'm a prophet in wrestling and winning the
I'm done. I can't.
This sucker here rap on, man.
And to be fair, with all that said, Tony Khan would be stupid not to bring him back. Like I've said all of that, and he would be stupid not to bring him back because of the eyes he could bring on his program. So yeah,
I mean, and we watched a substantial drop when CM Punk was no longer on TV.
Oh yeah, CM Punk is, no matter what, as much trash as I talk about, he's a bona fide star. Like you can't deny that. Yeah. Like to be fair, it's like the Fiend. I don't think the Fiend is great, but there's no denying.
No, I can deny that. No.
So
no.
He brings eyes. The Fiend brings eyes.
The Fiend was not bringing no goddamn eyes like that.
Nah,
man.
He brought eyes and he was bringing money too.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
The Fiend is a wrestler, but I can't deny that he of like. You know, I would never want to wrestle the Fiend if I was a wrestler, like in a program, and you tell me I got to be in there with the Fiend. I'm like, why? Do you hate me? Do you not?
I flat out believe to this day that that's the reason why Brock Lesnar low blow Bobby Lashley. He was like, I'm not fighting Bray Wyatt again. He was like, I'm not fighting Bray Wyatt. You can have this whole thing. I quit before I do that. I flat out believe that that's what happened. He was like, nope. They said, yeah, we're gonna have.
Hey, you saw what happened to Bobby?
Man, God dang, man. Bobby Lashley missed a whole WrestleMania event because of Bray Wyatt.
And I don't want to talk track. I don't know why he missed it. So to be fair to him on that,
they say he needed mental health days.
Yeah, so I don't want to be disrespectful.
You know, so
before that, you're right. Nobody survives a match with Bray. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think that Bobby would have been able to survive it. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like just keep it, because like I said, I believe that he should be in the back helping people develop characters. That's what he should be doing. He should not be wrestling. I think he would be great at that.
The only person to do it so far is LA Knight, baby. Yeah.
Hey, look, that's not an opinion. That's a fact of life.
Let me talk to you.
And you know, it was messed up. He got a raw deal. Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Mitchell. I was like, he got a raw deal. He probably heard LA Knight and was like, yeah, in his sleep, like, yeah. Come on back here. You know, but yeah, like that's one dude, man. I mean, I feel so bad for LA Knight right now, though. He's in a
camp where WWE doesn't know what to do with somebody who got over on their own.
Yeah, he in that that Rusev spot.
Yeah, like he's gotten over on his own, and there's no disagreeing with the fact that he's over. Like I think we all can agree on that.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with him because they're like, oh crap, you got over on your own. We don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why that's such a big deal for them. Like, I'm like, that's free money.
Yeah,
I just don't. I'm like, you ain't got to put them in the biggest storyline right now, but give them a storyline, do something. You know what I'm saying? Like dude's like flat out there doing like he had a Baptist revival. It was great. it was great. I was like, yo, yeah. Yeah. I was like, okay. I
Yeah,
like this dude, man.
that charisma is hard to your
Bro.
point. It's hard to get. So when you got it, you got to nurture it. And
He has a catchphrase, man. We don't have no wrestlers with a catchphrase, man. I mean, like that's
yeah,
that.
outside of like Roman acknowledge me. That's about it.
But yeah, Roman Reigns acknowledged me, and then Homeboy saying that's not an opinion, that's a fact of life. That's just a hard line, okay. And then following up with I mean, it's great. I like this is, and it could kill the what chant. We need this man. We need this man could be our hero because I need the what chant to die.
Yeah, well, you'll be waiting a long time for that.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna say what they said. What when I was at the SmackDown, I was like, oh my gosh, just shut up.
Because if it's something boring, it's just easier to say what. And
it'd be something interesting in sucker saying what, man. I'm like, yo,
if you can't beat a what chant, you don't deserve to be a wrestler. I'm gonna say it. Because it's been around for so long. Like, how can you not have a rebuttal to a what chant?
Yeah, I think Stephanie McMahon has the record and B the best rebuttal for what chance. I gotta give her props. She absolutely eviscerated that doggone crowd. I was like, God dang, girl. I see why you was supposed to be the future. And then Vince McMahon got crazy, well, crazier.
Well, that's the story of WWE for that.
Oh my goodness.
In Vince. The best stuff we get. Some of the best stuff in WWE over the past 6 years, you could be like, oh, they lucked into that.
Yeah, fact. I mean, like, and then just Vince just, I don't know. And this Endeavor thing gonna be interesting.
If what the homie name didn't get hurt, you never would have had Kofi Mania.
Mustafa.
No. I mean, no. What's the name of my man's that they had from UFC to fight Brock Lesnar after Kofi lost in 8 seconds? What was his name?
Kane.
Kane Velasquez. I think Velasquez. You're right. I'm saying, and literally one of the worst matches in WWE history. At that doggone crown jewel. And I'm sitting here like this Endeavor thing could really end up bad. Because if Conor McGregor step over WWE just for a moment, it's over. Just wrap this up, Bo. Just wrap it up.
I'm ready for that.
Nah, I mean I'm not because Conor McGregor's a monster. And I'm just being real. But I mean, I'm not even saying this ain't no I'm just being real. Conor McGregor's a monster, and everything he says, he literally can back it up.
Yeah.
Unless it's my man's Habib. But that's a completely different situation. But yeah, like no, so but outside of Habib, he can back up what he's saying to folks, especially in WWE. I mean, he go in there and wreck suckers and die won't. But I'm like, I don't see how well. I mean, I don't know how well that will work crossing over. So I think Conor would do the business, but him losing is just not an option. It's not an option for him.
But that's the beauty of it, though. That's why I because that's kind of like when Brock came over. Brock could back up everything he was saying.
Like, but Brock could lose.
Ronda. Well, Conor's lost to Dustin Poirier. He's lost a couple matches. Like he's lost.
No. Talking about in WWE, Brock Lesnar came back. His first match, he lost against John Cena.
No, but I'm talking about since he started. Like Brock, when he first entered before the comeback, he could back up. Ronda, to her credit, can't run through that whole women's division if she really.
Look, I told you, like that's Brian's favorite peoples, man. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my goodness.
Like Ronda, like that. To be fair, with UFC fighters, there's just an air of legitimacy that they bring. Like
I just flat got a text message from Brian said that Ronda is better than Charlotte. I mean, on the real.
I don't know who is sending these text messages. I don't know where you're getting these false accusations from.
As a wrestler, absolutely not. Charlotte.
Oh no. Charlotte is absolutely a better wrestler, but as a fighter, man, look, Ronda Rousey is a monster.
Well, Ronda's like a real fighter too.
You know what I'm saying? She's a monster. That was saying she could break every female in the freaking division she wants to. Like you said, just bones and broken arms everywhere. Just taking them off and beating them.
Conor wouldn't go after the belt. I think Conor is a special attraction.
Yeah, I mean, I get you there, but I'm like, who would he scrap with though? And with the possibility of losing.
Matt Riddle could whoop up and down that monster if we talking about a real fighter. Like Matt Riddle, a real fighter. So like, Riddle's a real fighter with a real fighting background.
No, I agree with you there. You're right, but it's Riddle.
So with Conor, you have to put him in the ring with somebody steady. Honestly, we'll put him in the ring with Chad Gable.
That actually don't sound bad. But once again, they're gonna have to change Chad Gable character up, which I would be absolutely in a mood for. Like, take this man and make him into a beast, because that's what he is.
Because with somebody like Conor, you're gonna want somebody that's gonna give you a good match that you can trust. That's not gonna hurt him. Like, it's the same reason with Logan Paul. Logan Paul get all these best people because Logan Paul is good, but also they want to put him in the ring with somebody that ain't gonna hurt Logan Paul.
Nah, but Logan Paul done hurt Logan Paul.
Yeah, true. But the other people haven't hurt him.
But that's what I was saying. He still put on some of the best matches WWE had.
Like they know Miz is not gonna hurt Logan Paul. Like that's no matter what, Miz is not.
And to his credit, new Seth Rollins does not injure people. Old Seth Rollins, that's gonna injure people by every other week.
And Roman
but new Seth Rollins doesn't injure people as much.
And Roman Reigns do like 6 moves, so like if you scout up, you're good. What? It's not like every Roman Reigns match is not Superman punch, spear.
Yeah, that lift up power slam from the floor. And then somebody rolls in and interferes. You know, that's a separate move. Seventh move is ref bump. 8th move is interference. Yeah, so he has 8 moves. He has 8 moves to do. So this is 8 moves to do, man. But I still don't see. I mean, it's gonna be interesting how they do, because I think they said they're gonna drop the PLE situation with Peacock, and they're gonna go back to regular paid events.
Watch another.
And I was like, bro, just count me out. I said, we'll talk about something else.
Wait a minute, they're doing what happened?
Yeah. So Nick Khan got on television, like they were doing an interview about WWE premium live events. He said that because the Endeavor deal, they might go back to the old school pay-per-view route, kind of like what what's the name of folk? What AEW's doing that right now.
Like that $30?
Yeah, no, 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was back in my day. $60.
$60, like $50-$60. Yeah, it was. Like they're not gonna do that immediately, but they talked about like the Peacock deal running out and possibly going back to like that particular style.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a terrible idea. I mean, like the Peacock situation is the best thing you got, because you do not put on no doggone pay-per-view worth $6.
And that is, to be fair, where AEW, if AEW could have a streaming platform, they would. Like I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they would.
They have the matches to do it. I mean, they are Ring of Honor library.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you could ask AEW, I'm pretty sure they would want to be on Peacock or Netflix or something like that. They're in the point to where they have to do that, which I get. That's what you got to do. Yeah. For WWE, that would be foolish to go back to that,
because it won't make a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm literally only going to buy.
WrestleMania.
I may go in on Royal Rumble and may go in with my friends on WrestleMania.
Back in the day, if I remember correctly, you used to work for a cable company and we used to get it for free. Or it was like but also that's not the case anymore. So it's like now it's like we could come over to the house and buy food and that would be the payment. Now I'm like, there's $60 plus, you gotta think about gas money and all the rest of the stuff and inflation. No. I'm not spending $60
per month for one person. Like for the person who doesn't have roommates. Like I would have to spend $60 to watch a pay-per-view every month, you kill that.
That's not a good idea. I mean, it's not like UFC where UFC be putting on bangers. Like Israel just God dang, he murdered that
and
boy.
those are real fights.
Them fights, man. Yeah, them fights. Yeah.
I'm not watching a TV drama for $60 a month. You kill it. I'm not.
No.
That's what WWE is at the end of the day.
Facts. That's facts.
TV drama. I'm not about to watch that. This is an actual sport where I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I can predict what's going to happen in WWE.
Yeah, that's part of the fun of WWE, but then UFC just got this aura around it. Like when them fights happen, dude, and it's interesting, like folks have actual built-in storylines, and they're like real life storyline, like not like no whimsical thing somebody made up in the back room, but literally like, nah, this dude knocked me out, and he picked at my son last time I was out there. Now I knock his behind out, and I pick his son. I was like, it was real. I was like, and people got video footage and stuff to back it up, and it's not something that it takes no writers to do. The people get to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not the same, So Endeavor going into this thing like, oh, we're gonna treat WWE like UFC. I'm like, y'all gonna fail, bro.
If that's their outlook, that's foolish because I'm not spending that on.
I'm not gonna say that's what they're gonna do off rip, but the conversation is likely gonna be had when they're like, yo, we can make more money off WrestleMania if we just charge them for like a week of footage. Think about it like this right here. Like this, and I'm saying it's a bad idea, but I done been in the corporate rooms to hear people talk like this. So they say, hey, we got WrestleMania that whole week, right? We can do special events that entire week, and they can buy a bundle pack for that entire WrestleMania week if they're gonna stay home. So for like Monday through the Sunday, they pay us maybe $120 for all the events. There's gonna be people that will spend that because WrestleMania ticket our base is like $600.
Yeah, so I get that, but this is why I think it's a bad idea because I get that. But my thing is, the thing that keeps boggling in my head is two things. One, let's just be real. Nobody's looking forward to every single pay-per-view. I wasn't even looking forward to WrestleMania, but the fact that I already have it, I'm just being honest. Like every pay-per-view, you're not looking forward to it, but I know I paid for it and I got Peacock because I watch other stuff. I'm like, well, it's on, I'll watch it. Yeah. And then two, like stuff like these over-the-sea stuff, like. That's the benefit of having Peacock because you can watch it later. Because I did not watch WrestleMania live. I did not watch a lot of stuff live because I have the thing called a job, and I'm not going to sit there and watch it. Like I was at a dance competition during night one of WrestleMania, so I didn't watch it till like the next morning. So then you're gonna go back to these pay-per-views, and then you like, well, I'm not going to watch it. I'm gonna be asleep.
And the other piece is, to be fair, if you do some revenue during WrestleMania, the issue's going to be then, okay, July, what are you going to do for Money in the Bank? You're like, oh my God, you're looking at these numbers and they're super low because nobody wants to watch it. Before you have a steady, and I get what you're saying, though, they're going to try to do is they're going to only care about numbers. What they have to understand is wrestling is not mixed martial arts at the end of the day.
That's right. I mean, but that's the thing.
Different things.
That's the thing though. Like they're looking. They've been running this company pretty much on the numbers base for the past, like I would probably say since 2015. Like they forego listen to the fans at any turn they can. After Daniel Bryan was there, like y'all get one and that's it. That's like Daniel Bryan. You know what I'm saying? And people are, oh, Kofi. I'm like, nah, that was by convenience because Mustafa Ali was injured.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Let's not lie down. Let's not lie on these people now. If Mustafa Ali wasn't injured, Mustafa Ali would have been in WrestleMania. But because he was injured well enough, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. So I was like, it's one of them things. I think I don't trust them well enough to be able to pull like to really resist that level of money. When it comes to this, I think they're gonna see that money and they're gonna be like, yeah, nah, I need to go ahead and figure this out. Let me put this deal up. Let me see if I can make this deal and get that extra cheddar out of these people by just bundling up a bunch of days. You know what I'm saying? Like literally that they just like, oh, we'll just bundle up a couple of days and be like, all right, we'll put it up for 120, and people will pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay for it happily, actually. But yeah, I don't see them passing that up.
Well, here's the other thing too, is because they've been conditioned to before, but I think it's going to be different once they've had it, not for free, but for on a streaming platform for as long as they've had it.
I mean, but my counter argument would be that the same people buy AEW.
But that's totally different. AEW has never had any. AEW doesn't do the numbers that WWE is going to that does. B, they've never had the option. AEW would kill to have the option to have it on a Peacock network. They have to build it up to get to there, but they have no other choice. And what is successful for an AEW pay-per-view would be considered a failure for WWE. If we just being honest,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, so if AEW, if WWE pulls the trigger and says, you know what, we're gonna go back to pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to pay-per-view, and we're gonna have people spend between $40 and $60 for a pay-per-view. And so let's keep it a buck. They'll probably like do like 40 or 50 for like the regular, and then 60 to 70 for like WrestleMania. So I'm like, I don't see. I'm with y'all. I don't see that joint working anymore. I don't see. I don't think that they have the goodwill to do that right now.
Not with the product they're giving us. To your point,
like, I don't think they have the goodwill.
Yeah. And then let's just you're going to spend $60 to see this a pay per view. You'll be like, this match again. Edge versus Finn Balor. I ain't paying no $60 to see that again.
You know, it's crazy. I blotted that match out of my brain until you said that, because that match was terrible. I mean, I felt so bad for Finn Balor when he got smacked upside the head with a ladder. I was like, Edge, you know, doggone well what it was gonna do when you threw that ladder at that boy. He threw that ladder at that dude, tore that dude head up. Yeah, I said,
yes, he did.
Yeah, like I'm like, you knew what you was doing. But yeah, like that type of stuff is like none of the. If I'm gonna be real with you, if I was a paying customer and there was pay-per-view for WrestleMania this year, I'd have likely bought night 2 and I'd have been pissed because yeah, like night 1 didn't seem as appealing to me on paper, but then watching it, I was like, goodness gracious, great.
That was the best night.
They're probably not gonna give you the option. You're probably gonna have to buy both.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so it's like they're like, no, it's a package deal. You need to buy NXT. You need to buy NXT. You need to buy WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2, and it's like $120.
Well, the difference is, to be fair, WWE would be counting on their 4. They would probably go back to their 4 pillars. So they would be counting on a lot of their money to come from Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and probably Survivor Series. Yeah. So in that situation, they would be counting on that. My only argument is then you have to give us quality to match that. And I don't think they're capable of it. B, it's going to be hard to ask people who have been used to paying like $120 for a year of pay-per-views to then pay $60 here, $60 there, and not get access to the other pay-per-views.
Yeah. I mean, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like like Peacock, like you were saying earlier, Peacock is the best option they have at this particular juncture, at least in the company's time. And I mean, like, look, something could change in the next 3-4 months that blows us all away. I mean, really blow it. I'm about to say, there's a possibility. It's a slim one, but
it's not even a possibility.
There's a possibility Jolly Ranchers could fall from the sky. You're right.
Ooh, I really would like one now.
You know, so, but I'm saying, like if the possibility is that if they did do something spectacular, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, sake of argument, that would raise the stock of the thing, then maybe but I'm still in agreement with y'all. I don't see it happening. I don't see it like.
Let me counter. So let's say, for all intents and purposes, we agree the Bloodline has been probably the best story they've told.
God dang, bro! What are you murdering over there?
Sorry about that.
So, for example, the Bloodline has been the best story they've told in recent memory. I think we all would agree on that.
Yeah.
To what degree? Fair enough. But consensus. how many pay-per-views would you really have paid for? I don't think they can do better than that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Sami Zayn and them at War Games, Royal Rumble, because of the you could feel the heel turn. I mean, the face turn was happening, and WrestleMania. I mean, out of the whole Bloodline story, those are the only ones I can think of that. Well, I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
But the thing, continue.
Well, no, I'm done. What you guys say?
Oh no, I'll just wait till you finish. And I get what y'all saying, but my thing is this, and maybe it's just me, but majority of these like bloodline like storylines in these pay-per-views, it's just like I don't even care about the match. You just want to see the outcome. I'm not gonna pay $60 just to see the last 5 minutes of the match to see what happened.
Well, that's fair because after the ref bump, you know something's gonna happen. That's fair.
Yeah. They was like refed out, like, oh, let me pay attention to the match now.
And it's always Mike Patton. I think there's a dude named that sucker man. He get hit. He got hit by a meteor. My man, he go down. I'm like, bro, is you all right for real? For real? Like I was like, God dang, Chad Patton, something like that. I forgot the dude's name. But yeah, like, I was like, it's always him. I'm like, bro, always getting knocked out. Always. So I don't know.
Endeavor would be foolish to think that WWE is UFC. Because at the end of the day, WWE is a television drama. No matter how else they try to thread it.
Yeah.
It is no different than me paying money to see The Last of Us. Like, I'm not spending $60 a month to watch The Last of Us TV.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, and that's good. I'm not going to spend that to watch Roman Reigns bump into a ref. And you tell me his cousin's gonna get involved, or you tell me like this match is gonna be like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, not for 3 hours. You want me to spend $60 on 3 hours of entertainment? That's not like an actual sports event.
Yeah.
You wildin'. I'm not.
I'm in agreement with you, man. I mean,
I don't. $20 per hour.
I don't even think they worth $2 an hour for the most part when it comes to like
that on
movies. That's also facts. I mean, like selling the high seas is still an option, but that's a whole nother situation right there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they kind of round this thing out. But I don't see it working out.
I think they'll come to I hope they come to an understanding of maybe they have those ideas, but maybe they'll come to see like that's not the best way to run this. Because UFC, to your point, is different. Like it's actual sports. Like it's totally different model. Like nobody who watches wrestling, this is not 1992. Nobody who watches wrestling thinks it's real. So like outside of maybe kids, but nobody who watches wrestling thinks like, oh my God, this is an actual fight.
Yeah.
Outside of when Nia Jax
that stuff dead, man. That stuff been dead since the 90s. You know, so it's like
when Nia Jax beat down Charlotte Flair, but that's a different story. Nobody
that's one of the greatest moments of last year, bro. I was like, God dang. I mean, not because Charlotte was getting beat up. That's not the reason why, but because of the fact that the reaction around it was like, Charlotte just slapped the girl, and Nia was like, I ain't having that. She's
even if that's a work, that's how you do it. But yeah, like nobody thinks it's that anymore.
She gave that girl receipts plus a biscuit. She was like, "Here, she's gonna come here." So yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I like to say like, but best of luck to them, on their future endeavors. You see what I did there? But you know what I'm saying? Like that's I don't know. I mean, we'll talk again about a few other things a little bit later on, but not today.
We say that, and we'll be watching.
Yeah. We'll still be. I'll still be creeping. I'll still be creeping in the back. Like just checking in. But I'm not paying no TV to watch the thing. I'm done. I'll use Twitter to watch it. But
you said that before, like I have. We've all said this. We've all said this.
I told you, all he does is bring us flowers, man. That's it. And that's we back in this bad relationship every single time. They got me with Cody Rhodes. I was like, oh man, we probably could done like, nope, it's the same old sucker, man.
Somebody who built up his rival is not gonna win the first time.
Yeah. Yeah,
He could. Now, to be fair, he went over self clear, but like you knew he wasn't gonna get it that easily.
Yeah, I mean, look, I hope, okay, I hope. All right, that's it. They got me, man. I was like, they got me, man.
And to be fair, Cody got you too because he probably knew.
Oh man,
and he
look,
played it up.
apparently, like he knew for a month.
Yeah, like he played it up.
He knew for a month, man, and he like all the promos that he cut, man. Mans was still pulling you in, but I give him props for that, bro. I'm like, you all right with me? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. So yeah, but
Cody had you sold, man.
What?
Cody had you sold.
Yeah, Cody sold me out, man. You know what I'm saying? He just set me up, man. That's why I felt so hurt. The rubber chicken was deserved.
Man.
Got that rubber chicken, man.
They're great. Tribal chief in the bloodline. Out there repping, loving them black women. I love y'all too. I love my black
Let it be known that CJ loves black women. We do
more than the blood.
Hey, I don't know if you want to challenge them Samoan boys on that, man. I don't know if that's a fight that you want.
Well, they love black women. I love it.
That's like a straight up, like, I don't want to say 100%, but like every Samoan dude that I met loves black women.
I know all of them in the bloodline do.
Yeah, I'm not talking. I mean, when I was in LA, bro, all them suckers, man, all of them had a black lady. Every last one of them.
And I respect it.
I couldn't knock it. I was like, they were treating them right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? We good, bro. You straight, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
I rock with it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they also freely use the N-word too. It's very interesting and a very jarring experience.
Everybody uses the
but they real free with it though.
Yeah. Well, you go.
You have a 6'8", 325-pound Samoan dude, just calling you the N-word, freely, you know what I'm saying? And he's saying it lovingly. It's just like you just have to accept it.
It's only in the South where it's a little bit different because we live this stuff. Like for them,
it's facts, Yeah, for them, Roman said on national television.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's just different cultures melding. It's like New York, like how they allow people to say different stuff. Like it's just different. Like
no, I mean I still find funny Roman said it on national television.
Hey, Booker T said it.
Yeah. Oh no. See, but Booker T.
Vince said it too.
Yeah, Vince did too.
Man, Vince has done a lot of stuff.
Booker T was just fresh out of like robbing banks though, so he get a pass. Okay, and he's Booker T. Okay, like literally like a year or something prior, dude had priors.
Well, Vince has done a lot of stuff we can't talk about on this podcast. Vince
McMahon literally enacted his entire life before us, and we thought it was storyline, but it was actually happening in real life.
Yeah, like Vince has done a lot.
Let that process that all the affairs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And he enacted on television for the world to see as the character Mr. McMahon. And he was actually doing that stuff.
He ain't never care about you. Mexicans.
Hooper to the juice, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
That man gave me the Mexicans, King Mabel, such a luxurious act. He didn't care.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah.
He
never cared. That homie had somebody birth a hand. Like he had.
Yeah, and he laughed about it, man. He thought it was quite amusing.
Homie gave you Katie Vick.
Oh my god!
His favorite people is like an Italian by the name of Santino Morella, who's that? Like one of his favorite people was the Samoan playing a Japanese guy. Like, come on, like he ain't never.
That is facts. Yokozuna is 100% Samoan.
100% Samoan. We couldn't tell the difference. He ain't never cared.
Let me tell you, this will be the last one I give. But one of the most egregious things he did, you can look this up if you don't know. If you don't know what I'm about to say is true, but I can tell you that it's true. He went to Saudi Arabia, right? The Prince of Saudi Arabia told him he wanted Yokozuna. This man don't know Yokozuna's been dead for about 20 years. So Vince McMahon said, yes, Yokozuna will be there. He hired a fat Asian and put the dude in a sumo costume and put him out there like he looked like Yokozuna. And the Prince bought it and gave that dude a couple $1 million.
Hey man, he's probably.
I'm being serious, man. I was like, as I was watching the Crown Jewel joint, I was like, oh, is that dude supposed to be Yokozuna? So I just like started looking it up. I said, let me what do I do to Yokozuna? And then find out that the Saudi press was like, I want Yokozuna, make Yokozuna come back to life. He did. He made Yokozuna come back to life. I was like, God dang, bro. Yeah. You talk to a dude that makes rain in Dubai. Like you have to like let that sink in on another note. Like talking about the Prince and them. You talking to a dude that can make it rain in Dubai where they don't even have rain clouds. So yeah, like, you better come up with your
That's the same homie who gave you Chad Guerrero's character.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, come on.
Oh, was a girl with Durham White? What was that?
Like, come on.
Yeah, this dude don't care about nobody.
And he had on a do-rag. Like,
do-rag Vince was built different. No, don't you do that now. Hold up. There's a do-rag Vince was literally legit. I give him props. Do-rag Vince was built like 100% different.
With no wellness policy in sight. And that's all I'm gonna say.
That
with no wellness policy.
Zero wellness policy. You right.
We watch racist stuff growing up. Good God.
Yeah, and most of it was from WWE. So most of it was from WWE, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crime time. Even though they were great, crime time.
Yo.
Look how he treated women, man. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, he made Chris bark like a dog. He lightly slobbered down like 9 to 10 chicks on television, but they ain't how many chicks he had in the back. So yeah,
I'm gonna just leave that piece alone.
It's a situation, man. That's all. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So thank you guys for joining us. Until then, solve those enigmas, don't leave them unsolved, and remember that we're great. That's not an opinion. That's a fact of life. Yeah.